Hey, guess what?
What?
I just learned from my friend that if you have sex in a hot tub, you cannot get any of the sexually transmitted infections, aka STIs.
Well, that's definitely not true.
But my friend tested this out and she didn't get any. She did get a bacterial vaginitis though.
The fact that she got away without an STI was just good luck, but she definitely might have gotten the vaginitis from the dirty water.
So I need to educate her for a bit then.
Yes, please do that. Tell her that she should always check the information from some reliable source, for example, school nurse or some official textbook.
Is it true that I can protect myself from getting an STI by using a condom during sex?
Yes, you should always use a condom, especially with a new partner. Condom is the only way to prevent STIs because most of them are transmitted through mucosal contact. But there are also few infections that condom doesn't protect you fully from because they can occur on the skin too.
So, what are those infections that the condom doesn't fully protect from?
Genital wart and herpes. But using a condom, you can still lower the risk of getting those infections. These two are also that kind of viruses that you carry with you forever, but that won't cause you anything serious.
But I would know if I catched an STI, wouldn't I?
Well, there are many kinds of symptoms and it's very individual which of them appear or does them appear at all. For example, chlamydia is asymptomatic in over half of the cases.
So, what are the symptoms then?
It varies between infections. Overall, the most obvious ones would probably be pain, itchiness, and some visual changes in private parts like blisters or rash. Also, increased need to urinate, pain in lower abdomen, and some changes in discharge can also be symptoms of an STI.
So, could I die from getting an STI?
Well, that is not an easy question to answer. Untreated HIV can proceed to AIDS, which, yes, can shorten life expectancy. There is no cure for HIV, but the treatment is good nowadays. Other infections like chlamydia, syphilis, and gonorrhea can be treated with antibiotics. But without treatment, they can cause more serious infections that can lead to, for example, infertility. As said, these infections can appear without any symptoms, so it's important to remember to test these when being sexually active.
Does it cost a lot to get these STIs tested?
No, actually it's free in many countries, just as the treatment if that's needed. You shouldn't be afraid when contacting your nearest health center or clinic asking to be tested. They will just encourage you to do that every time you feel like you should. There is no shame of getting tested, even in a trustful relationship.
I really hope I do not get one ever. I mean, that would be so embarrassing.
But why so? STIs are contagious diseases, just like stomach flu or common cold. There shouldn't be any stigma around them so that everyone would treat themselves as they should and could talk more openly about that with their partners.
Yeah, I guess you're right on that.